lot of questions recently on when I was going to do a full day of eating for the entire day. Now, for the most part, I do just intermittent fasting for at least 12 hours. And that's gonna be on the training days. On the non-training days, I usually do a 16-hour fast and an 8-hour feeding window. So I start my day off with some coffee here, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I do. I have a coconut oil, right, with a non-dairy butter base, and it's organic, and then I'll have some organic heavy whipping cream to put in that too as well. So that's gonna start off my, I guess you could say, my meal one. Let's follow along, keep it going. As the day goes on, you'll get to see exactly what I'm eating. All right, let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the heavy whipping cream. I usually do 2 tablespoons of it. So we're gonna go ahead, put it in. Then from there, I'll take the coconut oil. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of that. My son in the background making noise. It's real life, people, real life. All right, so I put that in. Use my Ninja here. Put it down. My daughters are sleeping, so this should be fun. So now we're about 12 hours of fasting. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start up my my meal for the day. This is gonna be just a basic meal. I'm gonna go ahead and do eggs. It's gonna be 5 whole eggs. They are free ranged. You know, obviously I'm trying to keep it as organic as possible, right? I also like to use Kerrygold butter. So I'm gonna use like a tablespoon of this to put into the pan. And then I also have 1 cup of protein-based Greek yogurt, non-fat Greek yogurt. And then also I'm gonna throw in some pink Himalayan salt. And then I also have some organic grass-fed cheese that I'm gonna go ahead and throw into the eggs as well. One thing I forgot to tell you guys is that yes, I do start off with my supplements. I use ancestral supplements for basically bovine and bone marrow and cartilage. And then also use Revive supplements for all of my micronutrients. So my K2, D3, my multivitamin, my turmeric also for inflammation. And that's where I start my day off after I have my coffee. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so now I did the 5 eggs, put it in the pan. We got the cheese here. That's gonna be sitting around 30 grams of fat. And then I have about 50 grams of protein from the eggs and from the Greek yogurt. So again, I'm not doing any carbs today. At least around my workouts is when I usually have my complex carbs, whether that be, you know, white rice or sweet potato. That's usually what I stick with. But for now, it's just gonna be fats and protein until, you know, we do some type of strenuous work to help with the fuel source. All right, guys, so here it is. This is the first food meal that I'm gonna have of the day. Again, it's the eggs with the cheese and the Greek yogurt. I also threw in a little bit of stevia and cinnamon in there for taste. Again, I'm not trying to get into ketosis or ketogenic at all. I know that I have a lot of protein in there, so it's gonna kick me out of ketosis anyways. But basically, I'm just trying to have my fats, enough fats to give me some energy, and then obviously the protein to build up the muscle needed, all right? I'll probably have the next meal in about 4 hours, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so now that I'm at my gym, today is just an accessory day for the upper body. So I'm mainly working on strength endurance, some hypertrophy, especially on my shoulders because that's where I need to get them up, especially from a strength standpoint. So today I'm gonna be doing battle ropes or battle chain, and I'm gonna do that for 2 minutes straight, just to traction out my shoulders and get a little bit of conditioning in there. And then I'm gonna go into the dumbbell circuit where it's gonna be mainly working on all heads of the delt, the medial delt, the anterior delt, the posterior delt, and then we're also gonna be doing that in a timed fashion. So again, I'm gonna be working in that range of GPP or conditioning to increase my work capacity. Let's do this. We're gonna go for 5 minutes straight. We're gonna do 8 repetitions front raises, side raises, and bent over raises, or lateral raises, hit all sides of the delt. We're gonna do that 8 reps each, 5 minutes total, take a 2-minute break, and then do it 2 times through. So let's do this.
I'm a true champion. I'm a true champion.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break and go right back to it again. All right, guys, so I got done with my accessory work, and then I finished off, as I got home, I finished off with a 45-minute bike ride up and down some hills, so it was kind of interval style. Now I'm gonna go ahead and have my second full meal of the day. This is from Ice Age Meals. They've been hooking me up, so check them out if you haven't done so. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a tri-tip steak with some yams. You look at the macro count, it's about 430 calories, 41 grams of protein, 48 grams of carbs, because again, I just trained, and then about 9 grams of fat. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this for my second meal of the day. So the next meal is just gonna be basically red meat. Got a strip steak here, about 8 ounces, cut up, and then I'm not gonna have anything else as far as a carb source or a fat source for now. I'm just gonna go ahead and have the red meat, and then in a couple of hours, I'll have another protein shake before I go to bed. But here it is. There it is. Very simple, basic, but does the job. I got about 8-ounce glass of water there with some lemon in it and the steak. So for the final meal of the day, it's gonna be a protein shake. And I usually go with organic grass-fed whey from Garden of Life. It's about 20 grams of protein per scoop, so I'm gonna do 3 scoops for 60 grams. I'm also gonna do 5 grams of glutamine, and I'm also gonna put it in lactose-free, reduced fat milk. I'll also throw in some powdered peanut butter in there just for flavor. And then as far as my supplements goes, I'm gonna do 5 grams of collagen. I'm also gonna take some turmeric again for the inflammation. And then I'm also gonna take Calm, and these are all Revive supplements that you can get on their website. If you check out, I have a discount code, Daru Strong 20. You can go ahead and get a discount, 20% off on these. But the Calm basically is a cortisol management. So basically it's gonna have vitamin B3, B6, B12, has vitamin C, thiamine, folate, taurine, gamma aminobutyric acid, and 5-HTP. So it's a great blend, definitely manages the cortisol. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and call it a night. All right, guys, so that's it. I'm gonna finish up my shake, answer some emails. And I also wanna let you know that I am gonna be doing a half a glass, or not a whole glass, of my Jack Daniel's Honey Jack whiskey that I have pretty much almost every night. I'm not a damn alcoholic, but I do like a little taste at the end of the night. So again, I'm a bourbon guy, but Jack Daniel's with the Honey Jack is also a good brand and it's a good whiskey to have if you're looking for that taste. But I'm gonna go ahead and have that. After I have this, obviously I'm gonna let this settle, And then right before I go to bed, knock out a small glass of that Jack, call it a night. If you have any questions, hit the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification. Thanks again for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, and I'll see you again next time. Peace.